bay. La segura. Amule yele ya le meri wakeira. Segura. Ogune. No pasenye nege hamutina kasen sotinya ungi yubaba pati baby ni bibano ni dairuwe mama luwengi yena liya kumungo luni bazami luni ni biba luni babaruna.
It is TRINA McGee here. I am here with my auntie, Arzu Mountain Spirit. And today we are going to conquer something that has really been on my mind. Mangoes, part 2. Now, we did another version of some question and answers on mangoes, showed you different mangoes. But right now we're going to get to the real nitty gritty of the mango situation. We're going to look at the history of mangoes, the cure of diseases, industry regulations, excuse me, I got a little allergy from these flowers in my hair, and natural remedies. That's what we need regarding mangoes. And there's nobody better to answer our questions about mangoes than Arzu Mountain Spirit. So Arzu Mountain Spirit, Auntie, are you there?
Yes, darling, I'm here. Hello. Hey, family.
Oh,
I miss you.
I love you and I miss you too, Auntie. I'm so happy to have you again, or you having me, because I'm going to ask you all these questions that are on my mind, okay?
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I don't mean to catch you off guard, but the first question I have you about mangoes are when and where were mangoes first discovered?
Wow, that's a good question, because the truth is only the creator can truly answer that. It's like wherever the creator put it. And because we're so nature based and so connected to creation itself, and we believe that everything began in Africa. So we can't conceive of anything having begun anywhere else. However, science says that mangoes were discovered in Asia. It is now the national fruit of India. So they have their claim to it. But it had to begin somewhere, right? So
Yes.
science says one thing, but our ancestral African tradition says something else. So you got to pick one.
Okay, yeah. Maybe it doesn't matter as much as needing to know what are the nutritional benefits of eating mangoes.
Yeah. Yeah. These guys.
Yeah.
These guys here. I've discovered so much in the past couple of weeks, because I've really opened up my life to receive mango wisdom, if you will.
Yes.
Thanks to your inquiries and the questions that you've been asking of me. And where do we begin? Let me break it down like this. It's not just a fruit that's beneficial. It's not just a fruit that has the nutritional benefits, which is what I thought coming into this.
Yes.
But it has come to me that it's the fruit, the pulp of the fruit. When it's green, it has some nutrition. When it's ripe, it has another one. The seed of the fruit has nutrition. Mm-hmm. The skin of the fruit has a whole nother nutrition. We talked about that in the other show. The leaves of the mango tree have a whole nother chock full of nutrition. The mature leaves and the tender leaves have different types of nutrition. So it's a plethora. Of medicine.
I will say, I do know that mangoes are a good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, as well as dietary fiber and antioxidants. Yes. They also contain small amounts of other nutrients such as calcium, iron, and vitamin E. Yeah. So, it's just a plethora of things that
good for you.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, how are mangoes grown and how are they harvested?
Well, again, going back to the wisdom of the Most High, they used to just grow on their own, and then the baby trees would be underneath the mango, and the way they would be harvested would be when they fell, and you could hear them. As children, we would hear thump, thump, thump. We would hear through the night how many mangoes we would expect the next day. But nowadays, it's cultivated. They've been bred and hybrid into different varieties. There's 7 major varieties. Don't ask me what they are. I know some. I don't know all of them. And they are cultivated for industry. So they're grown in these large farms. No longer do mango roam on their own and just grow wherever they want to grow. They're placed in these rows and grown and harvested, very well taken care of, and then shipped off to different parts of the world. This is why you can get mango at any time of the year, because they're constantly being cultivated in their appropriate climates. But also because of travel and modern mobility, you're able to have mangoes wherever you are, even though they don't grow in your climate.
Yeah. So in some sense with the industry coming in and, things being grown in an industry sense, we kind of lose sense of the seasons in some way. It seems like they can grow anything at any time at this point in the world, which is good. And probably a little weird also.
Yeah. And the one part of the mango that does get compromised mostly because of the industrial aspect of it is the skin. It used to be that you can eat the mango skin. But now I understand there are warnings about it, and rightfully so, because most mangoes are sprayed with either preservatives or pesticides or something to protect during the shipment and during the management. Because in the old way, the hand that picked the mango, whether from the tree or from the earth, would be the same hand that would be feeding you. But now you don't know how many hands are touching that mango before it gets to you. So it's not always safe to consume the skin. But if you're fortunate enough to be in a climate where you can get a hold of a mango, pick it yourself, or be in a small community where not too many hands touch it, you can enjoy mango skin tea. And that's the part, remember we talked about it in the last show. That's
Yes.
the part that has the pectin.
Uh-huh.
That's
What
where
is
the cancer killers.
Pectin is
Pectin,
for,
antioxidants. It's good for the youthness of your skin. It gives your skin the elasticity that mango gives the skin. But most importantly, it binds toxins in your colon, in your intestines. So
wow.
it does help prevent the types of cancers that like to hang out in your colon and in your intestine. So it's the one that plays the role of the digestive. Pectin is that sticky thing, that what makes
Yeah.
candy, like
Uh,
remember that what we used to call shoe leather, that
Shoe leather,
candy
yeah.
that you would peel and eat. Okay, so that's pectin. That's the epitome of
Really?
pectin. Yeah.
Oh,
And that's in the
wow.
mango skin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow. So you could probably make a pretty good fruit roll up from a mango.
Oh, yeah. In fact, some of the best. If you can get a hold of a mango fruit roll up, get you one. That's the best. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. So what are the benefits of eating a mango again when it's green as opposed to when it gets, orange, that color right there?
Oh, I love it. Now that question I really, really like. So the difference would be, first of all, they feed different light bodies. The green mango feeds your green light body, and then the yellow orange mango, or the ripe mango, feeds your yellow orange light body. And I mean that's another conversation for another show. But there's different colors to our being, to our aura. So the lights that the fruits carry, that they get from the sun, our light body consumes it. So the green mango has the benefit of feeding your light green body, but it also has more vitamin C and less sugar. It also has less calories per serving. So it has a higher vitamin C content. The skin would have more pectin because it hasn't begun to produce sugar. Now, the ripe mango has more sugar, therefore more calories.
Okay.
Less pectin, but more yellow orange light. So it all depends on what stage you're in and what it is that your body is hungering for. But it's good to know, right, which one to pick.
So just to be clear, when you say green mangoes, that isn't necessarily like a different type of mango. What it is
you know what?
Not turned orange.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. Green mango is when the meat is hard and the mango has not begun to produce sugar. So the meat of the mango is more dense. It's hard. It's tart. It's like almost like the equivalent of a lemon or a lime in the tartness. To the point that when you make the mango juice or mango tea from a green mango, you're getting a punch of vitamin C. Now, the mango also has, remember, it's a weird fruit because it also has iron. Isn't it odd to find a fruit that has iron?
Yeah.
And the body needs vitamin C to be able to process iron. So it's all inclusive. And that's one of the things that makes it a superfood. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say superfood, like that's such a like something that's thrown around all the time. Like, what is the definition of a superfood?
Superfoods tend to be the foods that have a great quantity of a daily value nutritional requirement, right? So if you eat that fruit, it would be the equivalent of whatever nutrition you would get in a full meal, in what they call a square meal.
Wow.
So a superfood is something you can eat in place of a meal, like to hold you over. I mean, you couldn't probably live forever with it, but when times get really, really hard, a superfood is something that you can take and you won't starve. Your brain won't suffer. Your blood won't suffer. Your heart won't suffer. There's enough nutrition in that food to maintain each one of your systems.
Wow.
Yeah. Till times get more better.
Exactly. So, you got to wing it with a mango for a while. That's a good one.
Yep. But hey, we can wing it. Yeah.
Yeah. We can, can't we? Now, let me ask you, how do you know when a mango has, or most fruits have, pesticides on them or not? I've been told that if you look at a fruit and it has bug bites, that's actually a good thing, because if the bug was happy enough to eat it, you should be able to eat it also. But if a bug has not repelled away from it, would you say that was true?
Well, Trina, in our culture, that the way we know a fruit is ready to pick is when the birds start pecking at it or eyeballing it, or you see
Uh,
ants starting to come around because of the sugar spots.
mhm.
Um, you would know it's ready because it will have sugar spots, and yeah, bugs would be attracted to it. The
Yeah.
pesticide ones, you will notice that not even a fly would go near it. A
Mm.
fly won't even land on it. Ants won't go near it.
Uh,
So yeah, that's a very a good natural way of picking your wholesome fruits.
What, there's so many GMO fruits and vegetables, and then they have these labels of organic. And, sometimes it feels like, am I really buying something organic? I mean, if I were to look at a mango, how would I know the difference between an organic one that probably did not have pesticides or very low pesticides to something that is grown from a total GMO type seed?
And you know what? That's really a tough one. That's hard to tell. We're coming upon times where everything, life is imitating other lives, and it's really hard to tell. The best way to guarantee, I can give you the
Mhm.
guarantee,
Yes.
is to move around, travel a country, go to a climate where that fruit grows. Like,
Yeah.
treat yourself, right? We go on vacations, we go on cruises, we go all these different places, but wouldn't it be nice to treat yourself to an experience
Yeah.
where you can go to a part of the world where you can experience the fruits and foods in their natural environment, and there's no need for preservatives there, and there's no need for pesticides, because the critters of that climate and the people of that climate are all living in harmony. I think that's what I did when I wanted to sample the fruits in their natural environment. I never used to eat pineapple. I could never eat pineapple. When I went
Wow.
to Hawaii, I was able to eat pineapple because it tastes totally different there.
I bet
And
it
it's the
did.
same thing with the mangoes. Travel to a Caribbean country, go visit a village, go to the vegetable store. They don't have need to put pesticides and insecticides and fertilizers in their mango because those things are expensive. So guaranteed in a third world country, you're gonna get you're gonna get, or in a local village market, you're gonna get the real thing.
Wow. You know what, Aunt Arzu, I think that you should have a fruit tourism trip, or a vegetable plant tourism, and for every country, so people can really know what they're eating. They know what's fake and what's real, and what's your body will tell you. Your taste
Yeah.
bud will definitely tell you.
Yeah.
Um,
You've moved around a lot, right? Don't you notice that certain foods just
I
taste
have.
totally different? Like,
Oh yeah.
I never ate tomatoes. Never. If I ate a tomato, I would vomit. And
Ooh,
I loved looking at them. I loved the color, but I couldn't. When I was in Italy, I was eating tomatoes like they were apples.
I can imagine.
I was eating
Yeah.
every tomato everywhere.
Yes,
But
I
see,
have been to Italy, and I've tasted those tomatoes, and they're totally different.
aren't they
Bagel,
delicious?
watered out. Yeah, they tend to be smaller and sweeter and
Yes.
wetter, and
Yes.
just more vibrant with color. So but getting back to the mango
Oh
thing.
yeah, let's mango.
Okay, let's mango. Okay. So they typically grow in subtropical regions, and they require warm climates. Does it have to
Yeah.
be scorching hot for a mango to grow?
You need sun. They need so much sunlight, and they need, I mean, the creator knew what he was doing, and
Yeah.
that's just the deal. We
Yeah.
keep trying to replicate stuff, but so we didn't create us. And we can't make mangoes. We can only grow them under the conditions that they're supposed to grow. Yeah, they need tropical climate. They need a certain amount of soil, certain type of soil. They need
Yes.
certain exposure. And for us humans to continue to benefit from this fruit the way the creator intended it, we have to respect what it needs,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Let me ask you, in your culture, you know, in your background and your upbringing, what would you say you have witnessed is the number one medicinal use for mangoes? Not forget beauty or anything cosmetic. I just mean like, what would be the number one thing you've seen people use mangoes to help with inside the body?
Number one,
Yeah, one.
how about it would be digestive, the number one, and by that I mean the mostly used traditionally for the longest period of time.
What does it do for your digestive system?
Well, with the binding of the toxins in the intestines, that's
Okay.
one, but it also, the fibers in the mango actually scrub the pathogenic matter from the lining of your intestines.
Oh,
It
wow.
the acids in the mango, malic acid, I can't remember all the other acids. The acids in the mango actually encourage the production of bile. So as you're eating the mango, as you're producing saliva, you're detoxing your liver. So
Yeah.
as your system is digesting with the complete digestive system, which includes your liver and your gallbladder, right? So as the system is processing the mango, you're detoxifying your organs of elimination, and at the same time pulling in, absorbing the nutrition that's not only in the mango but also in the other foods that you've eaten.
Oh, wow.
And in the final stage, right, the poop,
Yeah.
it comes out nice and clean.
Mhm.
You know, it just pulls it out. There's also a deworming factor. So if you have parasites or anything in your intestines that shouldn't be there, mangoes assist in doing that. So that would, to me, that would be like the one main, all
Yeah.
praise and glory to the mango piece.
Wow.
If
Wow.
you eat it for nothing else, yeah.
That's pretty big, you know. Wow. So this has been really interesting talking to you about this and digging in a little deeper. And, you know, I just want to say that I also believe the mango, I've tried to like to use the underskin, and I hope I didn't get one with pesticides, but I like to rub the underskin of the mango when I peel it under
Yeah.
my eyes and around my forehead and all those on my, I do that with a lot of
Yes.
fruit, but my favorite one is actually mango, and I also do it with a banana peel. Also, I let it kind of sit for a while, tighten my skin, and then I'll wash it off, you know. Do you think
That's a real
really
beauty
good for me?
treatment. Trina, that's a real beauty treatment. And no, you wouldn't, whatever, first of all, if you wash the mango good, which I know you do, you're going to be fine. Like, you know, we don't have to build a shrine around that idea that the mango skin is toxic. How it's a beauty treatment. We would take the mango skin,
Yeah.
and put sugar, because in our villages we don't have white sugar. We have like what's left over from the sugar cane factory, right?
Oh,
That what you
wow.
call turbinado, that raw sugar. That's what we would get, and the crystals are a little bit bigger. So we would cover the inside of the mango skin with that sugar and use that as a body scrub, kind of like a loofah. So not only are you getting the antioxidant gelatinous elements from the mango itself, you're getting the abrasive exfoliating benefits of the sugar. And as you're scrubbing, the sugar is dissolving. And when you do that with your whole skin, you end up with some really, really beautiful skin, because it takes off all your dead cells,
Yes.
but it also puts on a layer of nutrition on your skin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, that is so amazing. Oh, I'm so
Yeah. And
glad
it's
I
great.
talked
It's
to
great
you
when you're
today.
outdoors, because remember, the mango is photo protectant. So it protects you from UV rays.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, Auntie, it looks like our time is up. It went by so
No,
fast.
I'm kidding. How could that be? We just started.
We just started. I know we're 25 minutes in, but you know, if you want to keep going, we can.
Well, I wanted to show you the seed,
Show me.
because
Yes.
inside, when you eat a mango, you end up with a seed, right?
You know, I was going to ask about that. What would you do with the seed? I mean,
Well,
what?
people don't know that the seed is edible. So you take a
No way.
seed, you cut it open, and inside the seed is, it's this. So you take that out, and you just, what
I haven't
happened?
seen that before. I have never seen anyone do that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah. You take the brown stuff off. You just scrape it off. And here, I'm gonna cut it in half. Look at the inside. You could cook with this, you could roast it.
Mm-hmm.
I've never eaten it in front of anybody, but I just might. But because we're running out of time, I wanted to say that this is what we would use to mash up into a pulp, mix it with coconut oil and maybe a little cocoa butter. And
you can make a powder out of that once you've dried it.
You can powder these. Exactly. You can dry this and powder it and mix it again with coconut oil. And this is for growing hair. This is what we use for growing hair.
So let me just repeat that. A great growing hair method, okay, is to take that seed, dry it out, make it a powder, put it with some coconut oil. That doesn't seem so bad at all. You just need a grinder for that. And suddenly you've got an amazing hair mask for yourself.
You would need a little heat to transfer the benefits from the seed powder into the coconut oil. You need just a little bit of heat.
Yes. So maybe heat that up on a low temperature. And my allergies. I hope maybe a mango can help with that too. How does that taste?
It's I would say like a semi-tart potato. It's potato-y like. Excuse me, I got to wash it down. Oh.
What are you drinking to wash it down?
Water.
Water.
From my calabash.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I want people to stop throwing away the seeds.
Yes, people need to stop throwing away the seeds, probably, period. So, Auntie, just to wrap up, is there anything else that you feel is detrimental knowledge to us that we must know about mangoes to make our life better and have a better lifestyle?
Okay. Well, know that a mango alkalinizes the human body. So in eating a mango, you can bypass all of those nutritional protocols of alkalinizing your body. And a lot of illnesses can only be healed with an alkaline body. A lot of illnesses are caused by acidic bodies. So eating mango can actually reestablish the pH balance of your entire body. So that's something I would recommend.
Ayúdate,